Ramaphosa condemns Trump's decision to exclude South Africa from next year's G20 summit. President Cyril Ramaphosa of South Africa has labeled U.S. President Donald Trump's declaration that his country will not receive an invitation to the 2026 G20 summit in Miami as regrettable. Trump announced on his social platform that South Africa declined to transfer the G20 presidency to a U.S. embassy representative at the Johannesburg meeting, prompting him to bar the nation from the next summit. South Africa's presidential spokesperson, Vincent Magwenya, responded that the diplomatic fallout is now inevitable and that the two nations must accept a halt to any immediate relationship reset. He added that, even if visa restrictions are imposed, South Africa will continue to engage with other G20 members to sustain the momentum generated at the African summit. The U.S. boycott is rooted in the president's repeated, unfounded accusations that white South Africans are being subjected to systematic killings and land seizures, a narrative repeatedly dismissed by experts and South African officials as a conspiracy. Ramaphosa pointed out that the United States chose not to attend the Johannesburg gathering of its own accord, although some American businesses and NGOs were present. The low-profile handover of the G20 presidency to a U.S. embassy official further inflamed Trump's rhetoric, which has historically portrayed South Africa's policies as hostile, even claiming a white genocide and the seizure of farms. In a Truth Social message, Trump asserted that South Africa had proven itself unworthy of G20 membership and announced an immediate suspension of all U.S. payments and subsidies to the nation. South African authorities have appealed to fellow G20 members for solidarity, urging protection of the summit's integrity and the rights of every member state. Despite U.S. objections, the summit, the first ever held on African soil, concluded with a joint declaration emphasizing multilateral cooperation on climate change and economic inequality. The declaration was adopted even as Washington accused South Africa of exploiting its G20 leadership role. Additional reporting by Pumza Filani from Johannesburg.